Hello and welcome back to Sunless Sea, where we sail on the Sunless Sea with Mari and me, Bardon. Now, the Megalops who took a shining to our boat is over there on the left, and I'm going to try and get away before he decides he's not done with trying to mate with us. Again, I'm traveling with lights off. And I'm gonna striking out to the south to start with to see what we can find down here. There's another boat. I want to avoid them if possible. To run into any kind of pirate ship. Let's send out a Z-Bat. Far off, very far off, something screams. But as long as it stays far off, there are no islands in range. Let's try again. So we got pure wild point. Sorry, excuse me. So we discovered Moody's Lighthouse, or Moody's Light. Now what I'm looking for here is somewhere to put into port. I'm hoping there is somewhere around here. This is a new discovery for me. Uh-oh, that's not good. Let's get out of here. So that's a pirate ship. Looks like they're leaving us alone, which is good, as long as they're not leaving us alone because they saw something bigger and badder than them. Okay, I want to send out a Z-Bat. No islands again. Okay, so there's the Comain Canal, I guess. So let's cut up that way. We can just pull into port over here, which is good. So we went a bit of a way out of our planned route. We're obviously heading west rather than east at the moment. But at least, now the canal is always somewhere down here, pretty much in the same location. But at least we got a good bead on exactly where it is now. And the canal will take you up to the surface as well, but that's not something you want to be doing at the moment. Okay, so let's have a look here. We want to get our port report. The gates open and shut. The locks remain free from sabotage. If anywhere besides London is safe in all the Untersea, it's here. The surface nations have an interest in keeping the way open. Okay, and then let's listen to some surface gossip. Sorry end. A card game ends badly when one surface sailor knifes another, for all the usual reasons. The other players scrabble from the I suppose that should be for. The other players scrabble for the coins that spill from her pockets. But you snatch up a scrap of paper they overlooked. Curious markings, dates, times, code names, spies work. Oh, that sounds. So we got one moves in the great game. That sounds pretty intriguing there. And we don't want to. Well, we can't travel to the surface, so we won't worry about that now. Okay, you stand on the bridge with the dapper chaps locket in your hand. Keep it. It's a risk for both of you. Shorebound lovers grow lonely and sea captains die young. Throw it away. With enough time and effort, you could break his heart, or he yours. Well, looking at their kind of almost matching hats, and I think they make a nice couple, these two, so we're going to keep it. So we lost one terror, and we have a sweetheart in London. That's nice. And now we're going to leave the canal. Turn our lights off for now. Check our map. So we want to, I think, cut between Moody's Light and Pure Wall Point, if we can. So let's kind of angle ourselves for that attempt. And I'm so excited to be back in this game because it's been a long break for me. Mainly because the first time that I recorded it, I recorded so many episodes that I had enough to do me for several weeks, and I kind of forgotten. Like, more time is my bread and butter now, and it's obviously the videos that if anybody watches any of my videos, I think it's my more time videos. But hopefully there are one or two people who are watching and enjoying this series. But I really enjoy this game, and the fact that I enjoy recording this game then in turn leads to me enjoying recording more time as well, because a bit of they say variety is the spice of life, and that includes recording games as well. You don't really want to burn yourself out on one game, and you do need to have, well, I think it's been a big boon for me to have a couple, well, three actually games that I'm recording at the moment, and I'm enjoying every single one of them. Okay, so we're gonna go a little bit further east. Hopefully not run into anything too dangerous. Oh, just as I say that. Let's run. Let's run. Please run. Western angler crab. It hits a horror from the lookout. The glim lamp at the front of the ship is sputtering and arcing, fizzing with blue light. Even as you watch, the blue fades, but it's not a good omen. So we can't spend them a story, so let's attempt to calm them. There's a perfectly natural explanation. Listen a moment. Your measured and rational speech does you no good. The crew know bad luck when they see it. So Hearts 26 failed in the challenge. Try again, you may have better luck. You gain 1 terror, new total 50 fearful. Okay, so we're going to travel with lights on then. And the guys, when we get back to London, are definitely going to have to. Definitely going to have to go out cruising, I think. So we're cutting up here. Let's send out our Z-bat to find out exactly where we are. Okay. Let's go around this way. Yeah, look, there's a big pirate that way, so definitely make the right choice. Lovely, right? Fire as well, eh? Okay, let's slow down, please. And send out our Z-bat. Yeah, that's a pirate, so let's run. Let's try and lose them around this island. At least we're discovering some new places here, but we are burning through our fuel at an alarming rate. Eakin's Rock and Gator's Moor. Okay, so it's all clear, so we can back off. Now I'm looking for, there must be somewhere to put in around here. Quick look at the map. Ah, it's right here. Let's cut our light. Cut our engines for a second. We need to reverse slightly, turn ourselves, and travel forward. Cut the engine and dock. So here's another new place for us. Corsair's Forest West. Gator's Moor. The Moor is a stalagmite, vast as a crag, and its foot has no safe harbours. The Corsair's citadel nestles halfway up. An intricate system of winches takes the strain, and her ship rises slowly from the sea. Her hull creaks in protest. Grizzled sailors groan and cling to the stanchions. Higher, higher! Now the undersea shimmers like glass below. Children clambering in crevices cheer and wave alarmingly. The winch motor slows, and you hang in a cradle next to a red-bowed pirate cutter. Okay, so let's see what we have here in Mourne. Okay, so I think we're going to lead the tough challenge. Explore the Mourne. There's a surprising quantity of actual landscape on the Mourne. It's vertical, admittedly, but once you find the best paths and urchin roads, you can traverse it as you would a rocky moor, with an additional throatful of lurching terror. A contretemps with corsairs. Fights on the Mourne have a staccato quality. A careless lunge will send you plummeting to your doom, so wait and choose your moment carefully. So both are high-risk challenges here. So fight, you're good at that. Flee, the better part of valor is discretion. The better part of discretion is not falling off a high cliff into a rock-fanged sea. So both are high-risk challenges. I think our lady here is the type to pick her fight. So I think she's going to marry here, would flee, I think. not unscathed. One pulse-pounding chase through the shanties of Gidersmorn later, you finally evade pursuit. You count heads, one short, so we need to hire a new sailor. Now, what else can we do here? Pay the Lightwing Docker for his strategic information. Admiralty sent you. Price has gone up. It's not safe here. You pay the difference, won't you? Okay, so it's 5 echoes, but we're going to pay it. Sorry, excuse the coughing fit of this old sailor here. You're a generous soul. You'll have your reward the other side of the river, one day. And here's a little reward for now. Good sailing to you. The report is barely legible. Perhaps that's part of the code. The Admiralty will know. Okay, so let's overhear some rumors. Overhear rumors of a pirate poet. Landlubbers fear pirates. Pirates fear the poet. Some say she's a clay man who freed herself with the power of verse. Possible. Others insist she's the personal muse of the king with the 100 hearts. Unlikely. One claims she sails on a living ship made of the still screaming skulls of her victims. More sober voices mutter that no, it's just an Alcaeus-class vessel. Whatever the truth, few have fought her and survived to tell the tale. Only the bravest of captains risk the lonely parts of the sea where her flag is said to fly. Okay, and then so that's going to be the same rumor again. Gather intelligence. So we've already got some intelligence. Another afternoon at the Arnt Limpet. A drinking den by the docks, by the dock cradles, is a good place for your crew to find companionship and let off steam. But although Gators Morn is a free port, the Corsairs prefer their own and look askance at respectable Londoners. So maybe not the most welcoming place, but we're going to go for the night anyway. Conversation quietens as drinkers look around. You've been here too long, and you're attracting the wrong kind of attention. Time to move on. So terror hasn't changed because it's higher than 50. Okay, excuse me. So I think what we're going to do is cut west and head back to London. Had enough of pirates for now, so let's set sail. But we've managed to uncover a pretty nice chunk of the map the last couple of episodes, so I'm pretty happy with that. As I said, I am definitely going to sail with our lights on all the way to London. So Patrick's Lot, I don't think we've discovered that before. Let's send out our Z-Bat. Let's avoid whatever that is over there. Okay, and let's see that again. Not sure if there's actually anywhere we can set in here. It's saying there are no islands for the Z-Bat to find. Oh, more pirates. Oh, thank you, pirates. Let's lose them. Well, you know you want to... Yeah, that's nice. Get stuck there. We'll cut west. Will you get tangled up in the rocks? Okay, and let's just make sure we get ourselves a bit more distance on them before we slow down. Okay, and then check our map. So we need to now cut down this way. I'd like to uncover this section here of the map, but yeah, actually, we're going to do that. We're going to make this episode a little bit longer than the 20 minutes I'm trying to keep them to. But I just want to uncover down here. So, horrors below. Sailors at the rail call softly. Something swims beneath the ship. I saw it look up at us. One says, his voice a tremble. Call them away, don't look. Bring out the nets. Well then, let's catch it. Now I'm just going to call them away. A shudder in the hull. Whatever's down there is better not to know. They'll forget soon enough. So we lost the terror, that's good. Oh, that stupid pirate is coming this way. Okay, he's getting a bit too close, so we're going to call in at the sisters and abandon our voyage to the south for the moment. Come on, we're gonna have to one field to outrun him, I think. Yeah. Leave us alone, stupid pirate. Okay, so wow, the same thing again. Call them away, don't look. And we lost one terror again, that's nice. Okay. So let's call in here. Cut our engines. Rock. Okay, so we can recognize the island. We got a nice new port. I think it's Cynthia's turn for us to chat with her. Cynthia grasps your arm and whispers to you. Her eyes are wide and blue. Her hair is wild and tangled. Bats might nest in it. It seems to you that you are sitting on a hillside above a wide blue lake, listening to a story of a murder, an axe, a net, blood on scented water. Another chop? Cynthia asks. You've barely touched your food. Here, I'll have the maid wrap something up for you. You can't be hungry. It's not safe to be hungry. So we gained a terror. We got a new tailor terror. And we lost 4 hunger. So we did really well. We also got a supply out of that. I think that's all we're going to do now. Yeah, we don't want to use our news. And then we're going to head for London. And once we get there, then that'll be the end of another episode. So as I've said before, it's a real pleasure getting back to this game. And I also mentioned that I'm recording this midweek, but I'm probably going to record this again at the weekend just to get a nice stock of videos going. I find, obviously, at the moment, I'm just going to allude to the fact that there aren't many viewers of this series, and it's, it's such a nice game to watch and enjoy. There's so many nice stories in it, and I hope the game starts doing well on the channel. But if it doesn't, I'm enjoying playing it, so I'm going to keep playing it and recording it. And if it's just me recording and kind of having a break from my other games, I'm fine with that. But if you are watching and you're enjoying this particular series, please consider subscribing, liking, and posting a comment. And maybe, if you played the game before, tell me about your experiences with the game. Or what, if you haven't played it before, tell me, what do you think of the kind of storylines that we're encountering, and how do you think our captain should conduct herself? But now we're back to London, so before I end the episode, I'm going to get the kind of the admin side of things done. So we got nothing to hide from you. Okay, this story only appears when you've been at sea for a little while. A breath of relief. As soon as the gangplank touches the quayside, the terrors of the deep sea lighten. Walk taller, smile more readily, but what dreams may cling. Okay, coming home. Terror is always reduced to 50 when you return to London. If it's higher, however, if your terror was high, you may suffer nightmares later. An occurrence. Your terror quality is now 50, fearful. Collect messages from the harbour master. Let's do that. Okay, so nothing really all that new. Now let's go to London and let's visit the Admiralty. We got some port reports. So we got Hunter's Keep, which gets us 5 echoes. We got the Cumian Canal, that gets us 5 echoes as well. It's a long way to go for just 5 measly echoes. Quaker's Haven. Okay, so we got 5 echoes for that. We got a favor, and then we gained 1 fuel as well. Strategic information. What's that? Indeed. I'll send you up directly to speak to the Admiral himself. So this is the one that we got from Guider's Morn. You're ushered into his office off Mansion Spire, a cramped room with a vast desk. He surveys you across the desk. Ah, yes, the merchant captain of whom we hear such complicated things. Okay, so pass on strategic information. The Admiral sits up. Although he steeples his fingers and pretends calm. So he's interested, but he doesn't want to seem interested in our news. Invisible eyes. He's hard to read with those glasses, but he reads the summary intently. Satisfactory, he says at last. Eminently satisfactory. Actually, good work. Take this for your trouble. The clerk will see you paid. So we gained 150 echoes for that and a favour. So it's definitely worth us risking ourselves going there. Assistance with subsistence. As if the Admiralty can provide a little fuel to cover your costs. This will take you to the dry dock, where 1 point of favour will get you 2 to 3 fuel. So that's something to consider for the future. Submit your port reports. I think all of our port reports are submitted. Let's see about this one now. Ask if there's anything in particular they need. The Admiral will see you now. The Admiral deals directly with more sensitive commissions. Okay, let's try using our whispers to speak up moves in the great game. He has you repeat it all twice. He doesn't take notes. It's a little beyond me, he tells you, but I have a friend in the palace who'll be interested, very interested. Thank you. Your fee. So we got 30 echoes for that. Now let's ask what he needs. Okay, so that's just general stuff on visiting our ports and stuff. Ask if there's anything in particular. Okay, this port. Speak to our agent there and return. We'll see that you're rewarded. Visit the port below and return to London. You can check the details in your journal at any time. So retrieve strategic information from the Cumain Canal south along the coast from London. So we already know where that is, so we're definitely going to check that out. Okay, and so that's all of the admin in terms of delivering stuff that we had to do. So now I'm going to end the episode here. Next time we will restock our fuel and definitely our supplies and plot our next voyage. But if you have enjoyed this particular episode, please consider liking, subscribing, and posting a comment. And I really do hope to see all of you next time. Goodbye.